Welcome to EDYS Expression Initiative Online. This is the Thursday talks, so this is mindfulness. So we generally used to have discussions at EDYS, and we called it Thoughtful Thursday, where we'd open up topics for you guys to learn new things about and for us to explore in conversation. This week we're talking about rhythm. So yesterday I made the drum, and tomorrow we'll be playing that drum. But drums are all about rhythm, and I chose drums because they're the first instrument, as in drums was like people just hit things for rhythm. That was one of the first things we did to make music, to make sound. And it was probably built on the fact that, we are rhythmical creatures ourselves. If you think about it, our world is filled with rhythm. Our world is full of cyclic patterns happening again and again. I'm going to throw some ideas out. I'm interested in what you guys think about. So I'd like you to comment and keep the conversation going in the comments. That'd be amazing. Otherwise, feel free to bring up any of this stuff. If I don't, bring it up during our drop-in sessions between 3 and 4 o'clock. That's a Zoom conversation. Anybody can join. You can find the links on either Facebook or definitely on Instagram. The link will be there. So let's talk about it. Rhythms. Okay, so everybody knows that we did the drum thing yesterday. That's a rhythm. Bum, bum. A consistent, repeated pattern. That's a rhythm. Okay, cool. How do we have rhythms? The way I talk has a rhythm. There's a pacing to what I do. Because if I talk really quickly, they don't understand what I'm saying. So I have to talk slower, but not too slow. Otherwise, you lose it. Unless you're amused by my maniacal ravings. Anyway, humans, as animals, biologically we have rhythms. You think about it. You go to sleep, you wake up. You go to sleep, you hopefully wake up. You go to sleep, you wake up. You go to sleep, and see, that happens. And it kind of happens every day for most of us. Some of us at this moment, it's happening probably 2 or 3 times a day. Little naps. Wake, asleep. Wake, asleep. That's a rhythm. On, off. On, off. What else biologically do we have? Well, we eat. We have to eat food. So we put food in. Food goes in. Food goes in. Stuff comes out. Energy is accumulated and transformed and used. We create energy inside our bodies to live these rhythms. In fact, think about it, like your heart, right, beats. That's one of the most important rhythms you've got. Without that one, well, you're probably dead. So a heartbeat, that's a really important rhythm. But do you think about your heart beating? You don't. I don't think about my heart beating. I can raise my heart level and lower my heart level through breathing and exercise. I can have an effect on it, but I can't control it. And particularly the proof of that would be that I wake up every morning, so my heart's been beating all night long, but it's doing it itself. It's doing it out of a part of my brain called the reptilian brain, where it's this automated nature of things, so that I don't think to breathe all the time. I can choose to, but I don't think to breathe. Breathing just happens. My body does it as an automated process. So my body has a series of rhythms that are automated. That's pretty amazing if you think about it. My body's doing things without me thinking about it. Well, that's pretty cool. So that's our bodies. So we have rhythms to our bodies. But then we adhere to rhythms through agreement in culture and society. Like we say, okay, cool. So you're going to go to school, you're going to come home, you're going to do your homework, you're going to go to bed. You're going to go to school, you're going to go home, you're going to do your homework. So go to school, go to school, go to school. That's a rhythm. You do every day. And school is rhythms unto itself. Every 35, 40 minutes there's a bell, and you guys change class and move on. There's another rhythm. They're happening everywhere. And the same with work. You morning, coffee break, second session, lunchtime, afternoon tea. It's broken up into sections. Your day is broken up into rhythmical sections. Where else do we see rhythms in culture and society? So Christians go to church every Sunday. That's a rhythm, right? That's a rhythm in church. It doesn't. All faiths, but most faiths have a form of celebration and gathering together, and they have things that happen each year. So Christmas, that's every year. Yeah, we mark that with a holiday. Easter, that's every year. Ramadan, that's every year. Different things in different cultures happen, and they happen seasonally. Seasonally, there's another one that we can look at. Look, there's 4 seasons. Spring, summer, autumn, winter, and they happen the same every time, in the same sequence. They don't change, it's always that way around. Regrowth, renewal, blossom, receding, back to ground, renew, and on it goes. Life keeps growing every year, cyclically, rhythmically, consistently. With or without us, it keeps happening. Right? Now, how does that happen? And the environment changes around us as the weather changes, and with strong winds come and rains come, and they wash and change the actual landscape. The seas are shifting the sandbanks constantly. The seas and the waves are rhythmic. They've got a 3-point wave to it too. The rise, the break, and then the withdrawal. The rise, the break, and then the withdrawal. It happens consistently on beaches around Australia, around the world, every day, changing and shaping those beaches. They move, the tides then move things around the world. And those tides are driven by high tides and low tides. They shift up and down. That's a rhythm that's happening too, high tide. And why is that happening? That's happening because of the moon. So the moon has such mass, as in size, that it creates a gravitational pull as it swoops around the earth, pulling the water with it, creating waves, high and low tides, altering the face of the earth ultimately. So yeah, we are subject to rhythms, and those rhythms reverberate out further and further the more you think about it. I mean, we used to think about the earth, here's an interesting thought. We used to think about the earth and our solar system. Whenever I picture it, it's always on like this flat, you know, like the earth's in the middle, the sun's in the middle. Galileo showed us that wasn't true. The sun's in the middle and we're rotating around it, right? And this is how we've all seen these things at varying distances, greater and greater distances, planets, the 9 planets, 8 planets, Pluto, who are you? I don't know. Always on a flat disc, always represented on like, you know, this far, this far, this far, then this one, then this one, then this one. Those distances are far greater than you actually can imagine, but they also are wrong. We're not traveling on a flat plane. The sun, if you go by the Big Bang, our sun is projecting out from a central point, the same as every other planet. That's how they figured it out. They looked back and they saw everything was heading away from a central point, and they believed that there was a big explosion, that was the Big Bang, and we're all moving away from that. But we're caught in the tailwind of the sun as it draws out, so we're spiraling behind it. I'll show you a little video now, I'll insert it up here. You see how we're spiraling rhythmically behind the sun, traveling through the universe at great speed. Plus, we're turning at great speed too. Does anybody know? Here's a question. Answers in the comments. Let's see. How fast are we actually traveling, even when stationary on the Earth, at any given moment? It's a big, amazing world with some beautiful things in it. Lots of beautiful things in it that's worth exploring and worth saving and worth putting some time into. So let's be really good caretakers of this planet and do the right thing. My name's Nathan. This has been EDYS Expression Initiative Online. I want to thank you for sharing time with me today. I look forward to seeing you at Drop-In Online, and check out tomorrow's video where we'll be doing some drumming. So thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Stay safe. Wash your hands. See you back at EDYS soon. Okay, so hopefully you guys have created some of your own work now, and we'd love to see it. So if you can put it up on Insta, we'll share it via our Instagram page. We get to see it and like it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification, whatever it is you need to do. You know what you need to do. You've done this before. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next week.